What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another awesome episode. So today's gonna be an unboxing video. I'm gonna show you two brand new packages I got, one from Daiwa.com, the other from my friends at Bugs Fishing Lures, and I'm super excited to show you because it's going to really alter my tackle arsenal and kind of really change the way I fish in a way. And this reel from Daiwa.com is going to take the fishing industry by storm because of the way it's designed and the thought process by the Japanese that really made this reel. I mean, I'm super excited to show you guys. So without further ado, let's go to the bird's eye view and show you exactly what we got in those packages today. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Super excited because I know you guys are going to be blown away by this brand new reel that just came out. And shout out to my friends at Daiwa.com. If you're looking for a JDM reel, fishing lure, tackle, anything that's JDM related and involves fishing, Daiwa is the place to go, and I highly recommend them. The prices are lower than MSRP, free shipping to your doorstep, international, insured, in a big thick box just like you see. I've never had any issues with them, and they are my #1 place to go. But anyways, there's a direct link in the description box below, so check it out. So without further ado, let's go and open this box here today. I'm super excited to show you guys what we have in here because, as I stated, this reel is going to be a game changer in the fishing industry. And I tell you what, man, when I say game changer, I'm not joking either. So let's see what we got in the box here. We got the reel itself here. Let's put that to the side. And we got some other items I want to show you. And check it out. Daiwa always sends this to their customers. Stickers with their name, logo, and all that good stuff. You see is really highly packed. The cardboard material is very thick, very secure. And they ship it FedEx most of the time, DHL, international. But whatever the case may be, it will get to your doorstep within less than a week. So let's put that to the side right there. Put this over here. Woo-hoo-hoo! Man, I am super excited. I don't know about you guys. I hope you guys are excited. Let's get the knife. Let's open it up here. As you can tell, look how they wrapped this reel, man. Up in bubble wrap. It's very secure. It's not going to break while, you know, the shipping company throws it around all over the warehouse. There we go. Man, super excited, dude, man. I'm telling you what, you guys are going to be blown away by what I have in store today. Alright, let's put that to the side right here, or let's move it out of the way. We got some Varivas, brand new Varivas line, which we will talk about in just a second. Let's put that to the side. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, brand new Daiwa. You guys know I'm a big Daiwa fan. Been using Daiwa on my channel for years, catching a lot of big redfish, flounder, speckled trout here off the Texas coast. And we have the Daiwa Tatula TW80. The very first time this has ever happened in the history of Daiwa. And man, I am super excited about this. Woo, really excited. Okay, let's go and open it right now. Make sure you listen to the ASMR. Blast up your speakers, ready? Oh man, what is this? We have SOP Plus. Don't know what this means. Probably warranty information. Put that to the side. We got the manual, which is always in Japanese, obviously, because you're buying a Japanese reel. And we don't read Japanese, so we'll put that to the side once again. And before we take it out of the box, we always have to do the sniff test. Ready? Oh, man, it smells like a brand new Nintendo. When you guys were young, I don't know about you, but when I was young, I bought the brand new Nintendo. It was like the 8-bit console, and I opened the box, and it just smells so good. So let's put that to the side right there. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and open it up. I'm super excited once again. Like, this just came out very recently in Japan, and it's actually caught a lot of attention with a lot of anglers, even on the YouTube world. Let's put that to the side right there. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, the brand new Tatula 80 from Daiwa. My God, what makes this so special? I mean, it just looks really good, right? But on top of that, there's a lot of different new features that this reel has, and the price range, which I will reveal later in the video, will blow you away because it's actually not that expensive at all. This thing is small. I mean, size 80, as the name suggested, Tatula 80 means it is an 80 size. So what does 80 fit into? It's right between 50, which is really small. The Daiwa Steez Air is a 50 size reel in my opinion, and then you have the 100 size, which is Really still small, because if you want a really good comparison on how big the 100 size is, if you guys, obviously you fish here in America, you guys are well aware about the new Shimano Corrado. Well, the regular model is the 150 size. No, I take that back. It's a 200 size. The new Corrado 150 is a step smaller, and this is even smaller than that. Hopefully that made any sense. But yeah, it is small. My hands is right between a medium and large size. I can palm it really easily in my hand. And man, this thing is solid. There's really no feel of plastic anywhere. Love the black Batman color scheme. It's matte black, not a glossy black. And it has that Tatula badging right here on the side with the emblem that's really subtle. Has the known Daiwa Tatula like brake adjustment that, you know, you guys are fully aware if you're a big Tatula fan, which I am. I have a couple in my arsenal as is. And yeah, I mean, this thing is really, really nice. Just love how small and compact this profile is. And this is going to work really well for redfish, flounder, speckled trout. And I know a lot of you guys are going to probably say, wait a minute, you sure you can use a small reel for redfish, flounder, speckled trout? Yes, number one, it is salt water ready from the factory. Daiwa has already said it in their website. Reason why is because the frame is aluminum, which we'll get to in just a second. But yeah, once again, this is the smallest and lightest Tatula in Daiwa Tatula history. It's an 80 size once again, which fits one more time, fits between a 50 and a 100 size reel. So it's really palmable, really, I mean, just really like fits like a glove in your hand, in the palm of your hand, just sinks and disappears. And the reason why they made a small lure reel like this is so you're able to cast lures all day long for all those guys that really like to, you know, really work a lure. And weight does make a difference. And speaking of weight, it only weighs 6.3 ounces, which Daiwa claims it is their lightest Tatula in weight size, as well as, you know, regular size that they have ever made in history. It also has a 32 millimeter aluminum spool. Now, a lot of you guys are big in BFS. You're going to say, wait a minute, Nick, 32 millimeter? That's not really that shallow. Yeah, you're right. It is not that shallow. And once again, this is not designated as a BFS reel. It is more mainframe for those guys that want a smaller size reel, but are able to throw a light lure and a heavy lure. So it makes it a really versatile versatile setup per se, combining with that hyperdrive system. I mean, this thing is loaded with Daiwa tech. Speaking of small lures, Daiwa claims on their website that the Daiwa Tatula 80 can throw 5 grams to 20 gram range. And for us Americans that don't, you know, use a metric system and we're still on the imperial system, that is equal to 3/16 ounce up to a 3/4 ounce. So yes, it's not going to be able to throw that 1 ounce plug, which honestly, it probably can without any issues, but more than an ounce, you probably want a bigger size reel, like maybe a 100 size reel, or maybe even the regular Daiwa Tatula 100, the big brother. If you're looking for a reel that's able to cast small lures, once again, 3/16 up to a 3/4 ounce, then this is a reel you need to take a hard look at. So as you guys see here, it is the Mag 4Z braking system, and here's the spool itself. As you can see, it's not a shaftless spool as some of the higher end Daiwas, therefore it does increase the weight of the spool, and I can already tell it's a little bit heavier, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it is still 32 millimeters. It's not too deep. It's rather pretty shallow for a versatile type reel. As you can see, this is the braking system, and it's just like the Tatula 100, but just in a smaller package. And you can adjust the brake from the outside, as you can see right here. The next question you guys are going to ask, well, Nick, it looks great. It's a small package. Does it have the drag clicker? And let me show you guys. Nope, sorry, it does not come with a drag clicker. Unfortunately, this model does not. I believe the Tatula 100 doesn't. And honestly, I don't remember if the Tatula SVTW, which is the higher model Tatula, even comes with drag clicker. I could be wrong. Make sure you let me know in the comment section. Even though I have the reel, I just don't want to get it. I'm too lazy. But yeah, I mean, overall, this reel is so nice. It's nicely made. And it's not made in Japan. If you guys are really big into that, it's actually made in Thailand, as you see in the picture right there. But it doesn't matter. Thailand makes great reels, just like the Malaysians do with the Shimano Corrado line and the other lower end lines like the Scorpion. Speaking of, so what would this be a great comparison if you're big Shimano fan. And honestly, this is probably going to be a very comparative to the Corrado model. It's like the workhorse. So real fast, guys, I want to show you comparison to the Corrado BFS, which you guys are really well aware of because it's available in America, and the Corrado BFS is very small. Now, once again, this is not a BFS model, but this is a BFS model, meaning the spool that Shimano offers on the Corrado model is much shallower compared to the spool that you see in the Tatula 80. But I just want to show you guys the size difference and show you how they're actually pretty competitive when you look at each other. I mean, the size wise, they look pretty even. Tatula might be a little bit more wider, but that just might be the color scheme. The gold on the Corrado looks really nice. This Corrado model is actually a little bit more money compared to the Tatula 80. And as I stated, if you're looking for something that's going to be comparable in size, the Corrado BFS and the new Tatula 80 is pretty much neck to neck, as you see, guys. I mean, man, they are pretty much darn good in size. Even the handle, I think it's both 85 millimeter. Man, I hope that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think, yeah, both sizes 85 millimeter. But yeah, they weigh pretty much the same, 6.3 ounces from the factory, 6.3 ounces from the factory, both saltwater ready, but this is going to be a little bit more cheaper. So the next question is going to be, all right, Nick, so that's cool and all. It's a small reel. It's brand new from Daiwa. It looks pretty cool. It comes with all the great, pretty much majority of all the high-end technology that Daiwa offers in their baitcast reel. You know, what are you going to use this for? What is it like? What kind of crowd and what kind of, you know, type of fisherman are you looking for? Well, honestly, in my humble opinion, I think this is a versatile type reel, but just in a smaller package. And it's made for the angler that loves to throw like artificial lures, not live bait, but more artificial paddle tails, Ned rigs. Like I stated earlier, I mean, 5 grams, which is 3/16 ounce, which is a pretty small lure. It's a versatile type reel that, you know, it's really small in your hand. It's made for the angler that's going to be casting many times over and doesn't want to, you know, endure with fatigue with a heavier profile and bigger reel that's going to start cramping their hands. As I stated, this just really melts in the palm of your hand. They sent us some brand new line. This is actually a brand new line from Varivas. It's called Varivas 8, and I opted for the 1 gauge, which is 20 pounds. This is an improvement in the braided line, more tough. It's a nice ocean blue, as you can see right here. It's going to look really good with this Tatula. So let's put that to the side. And they also sent me another package here. Let me go and show you guys what this is. I'm pretty happy that they sent me this because they said this is one of the best selling items and it's really cheap. These are hook keepers that you can install on your reel, as you see right there, and it makes it really easy to install your hook and, you know, get it out of the way so it doesn't tangle with your rod and reel setups if you carry multiple ones like I do. This is actually pretty ingenious. Stainless steel, so it's not going to corrode. Genius Project BHK Type R. Really cool. Thank you so much, Digitaco, for sending this to the channel. I am sure I'm going to be using these on my reels. And I know this is not really expensive at all. I think they run like maybe $3 or $4 each. So, I mean, pick yourself a couple of them. I think you'll really be happy with it. All right, next order of business is the brand new lures I got from Bugs. You guys don't know, Bugs Lures is one of my favorite lures of all time to catch redfish, flounder, speckled trout. And he sent me quite a bit of nice lures here. But let me just show you. He always writes me a note, so let me just show you what he wrote. He says, "Thank you for your help, Nick. I'm better stocked on 1/8 ounce curl tails. 1/4 ounce black gold plus blue crab will be out of stock for a little while, but he usually refills those pretty fast. Trying our best to keep up. Plenty of Ned bugs in stock and more on the way. Tight lines, Heath Hipple." Heath Hipple is the owner of Bugs Fishing Lures, a very down-to-earth guy. You guys haven't met him, I encourage you to reach out to him. He's a really good guy. So we have some Ned bugs here, and you guys have seen my previous videos. I've actually caught many fish on the Ned bugs, and it sent me the 1/4 ounce. Man, he sent me a lot of lure. Look at these. The 1/4 ounce is going to work perfectly for this reel right here because this can throw up to a 3/4 ounce, being small as it is. Super excited to use that. Oh yeah, we got some more Ned bugs. These are the 1/6 ounce. These are probably going to be a little bit too light for this Tatula 80, but you know, honestly, you probably can swing it because once it gets wet, it does weigh a little bit more. So super exciting. I'll be using this with my BFS reels. Most likely I'm going to be using it with this too on an ultralight rod. Thank you, Heath. Get nice little colors here. All right, we got some 1/8 ounce curl tail. You guys know that if I can pick just one Bugs fishing lure, it's going to be the curl tail, hands down. The black and gold, which he also sent me some new penny color and some blue crab. Man, I love these freaking curl tails. You can bounce them off the ground. You can swim them like a paddle tail. These are so versatile, and they catch redfish, flounder, speckled trout like no one does. I mean, also if you need a sight cast, redfish, man, these are the things that do it, man. I'm telling you what, love these curl tails. And look at what we have here. We also have the 1/4 ounce curl tail. So if 1/8 ounce might be too light for you to use, you don't have a light action rod, you have say like a medium light or a medium powered, you probably want to go with a 1/4 ounce. And trust me friends, I've caught so many fish with a 1/4 ounce. If I'm going to fish around 5 feet in the marsh system, I actually would rather take a 1/4 ounce like so. And last but not least, we have the flats bug, which is probably right up there with curl tail with, you know, types of favorite bugs lures. If you guys always ask me what bugs lures do you recommend, I always say curl tail, flats bugs, and the 1/8 ounce black gold is gold standard. I've been catching a lot of flounder on a 1/8 flats bug, black and gold, so I encourage you guys to check it out too. There's a direct link in the description box below.